Yeah.
So you're like the OG in the room. You're just teaching them whatever. Joe said, now, everybody knows that not everybody works out the combine. Patrick Mahomes did work out the combine because he came out of nowhere. Russell Wilson worked out the combine. There is elites that have worked out the combine, but now as of late, it's not really something a lot of the high-profile guys do. Joe said he wasn't able to be prepared for he didn't have enough time, or he had a shorter offseason.
Well, part of it is why, and part of it is he's literally a month behind. The first time we threw together was in Miami at the Super Bowl. So, because there was a parade, and there's stuff, and there's me saying, dude, your pro day's in April. Like, enjoy this for a minute now. Go see your family. You haven't seen him in a while. You're not going to see him for a while.
Just won a national championship. That does not happen.
Let's not go do power cleans tomorrow morning. Go have a beer. You know what I mean? No, but so for Joe, it was that. It was a lot of that stuff. And so I wanted 2 full months. Great. So we put a schedule together, and he's been throwing for 3 weeks. So why jump out there and throw right now? He's going to throw at pro day, and everyone's going to be there, and it'll be great.
I thought he was taking a shot at your coaching, by the way.
No, that was it. I didn't feel prepared because I didn't teach him how to throw a spiral. Because he only had 35 touchdowns last year. Through 8 games.
I will let you know, at one point, he had 35 touchdowns.
Totally.
That's where I was
True.
at.
Yeah. You were talking about week 9.
Yeah, I was watching highlights.
Yeah,
that's where I was. His workout, his pro day. For Joe Burrow, a guy that by all accounts is going to be the number 1 pick, people are wondering if teams are going to hemorrhage picks to get to the number 1 pick to potentially get Joe Burrow, right? Conversation happened with the Panthers because of the Joe Brady tie-in.
Yep.
There's other teams where people are like, they can go get Joe Burrow. The Redskins, I guess, are potentially getting into the running for another young quarterback. That's what was being reported this morning. I don't think anybody from the Redskins said that, but there's a lot of conversation about Joe Burrow's definitely going 1. The workout that he'll do at LSU, what will that be? Is it just like the same thing that we've seen from other players?
We're going to do something we've never been done before. We're basically going to get everybody lined up, and we're going to say, everybody go deep on hike. It's going to be sick. About 40 of them.
All right, so we're going to do 30 Hail Marys.
Hail Marys.
This guy's the best Hail Mary thrower.
Wait till you see LSU run this hook and ladder on air. It's perfect.
What is the purpose of that whole thing? Just for teams to see him?
Well, what I want teams to do, Joe's a little different because is the presumed number 1 pick. So Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, these guys were like, we're not really sure where this guy's going to go. There's multiple teams that could take this guy. What I want to show, and what any guy wants to show, and I think this is probably what every guy who's helping guys for the draft does, is I want teams to be able to say, I could see that guy running my system. So at LSU, from week 4 on, they basically only had 5-man protections. And he had a million answers, and it worked, right?
Very well.
Defenses, the coordinators get paid to watch tape too, and so they dialed stuff up against 5-man protections, and they just had answers. They wanted 5 guys out in the route, and it worked. And so, 6-man protection, 7-man heavy play action. Peyton whipping sunglasses off his head on Waggle 5, getting his eyes backside,
of course,
that stuff. They didn't do that at LSU, so that's a big thing.
Waggle 5?
Waggle 5. Yeah.
Well, who are you speaking to right now?
There's 6 kids listening right now who totally yeah. Go back to class, boys. So that's the stuff they didn't run. Yeah. Certainly doesn't mean he can't, right? Pat Mahomes looks great doing things he'd never done until he got to Kansas City. And so part of it is, if we're going to throw a bang 8 or a skinny post, we're not going to take 3 steps from gun. He did that a ton on tape. We're going to get underneath center, and we're going to go ride 435 bob pass, flip our hips, and get our eyes downfield. So we're just going to show the growth in terms of the footwork and getting lined up. But again, I'm not getting him ready for his pro day. I'm getting him ready for his rookie year. These are things he has to do to play well. And the thing that I'm proud of looking back on the guys that I worked with, what I was saying earlier is, had these guys never met me, they would have been in the exact same spot. But what I want to do, when I look back on it, all my guys have had really good first years. Whether that's Deshaun, lit the league on fire until he got hurt, or Jarrett Stidham, who backed up Brady but had statistically the best preseason in football last year.